हे बहनों भाइयों, आपका जोरदार स्वागत है आज के इस विशेष प्रोग्राम में, जो कि आज के विशेष दिवस पर आपके सामने प्रस्तुत किया जा रहा है आपके अपने साझा रेडियो और यस टीवी पर। और ये है गणतंत्र दिवस स्पेशल एक मुलाकात। और बहनों भाइयों, क्या आप जानते हैं कि यहाँ पर हमारे साथ में एक स्पेशल मिशन के तहत आकर जुड़े हैं अपोलो मेड स्किल्स के ग्लोबल सीईओ डॉक्टर श्रीनिवास राव, जो कि हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं यमुनानगर में यूथ को एम्प्लॉयमेंट से जोड़ने के लिए। बहनों भाइयों, आप तो जानते ही हैं कि हजारों लोग, हजारों युवा आज भी बेरोजगार हैं और उनको नौकरी की तलाश है। ऐसे में अगर एक बहुत बढ़िया हेल्थ सेक्टर की शुरुआत हो जाए तो इससे बढ़िया बात और क्या हो सकती है। और इसकी सारी जानकारी आज आपको देने के लिए मौजूद है डॉक्टर श्रीनिवास राव, जो कि अपोलो जो मेड स्किल्स के ग्लोबल सीईओ है। डॉक्टर राव, आपका बहुत जोरदार स्वागत है। ओके डॉक्टर साहब, yeah, I just wanted to ask you that how you want to go through with Sanja Radio, how your program actually you are planning up to move ahead or looking forward with Sanja Radio.
So I think when the Sanja Radio has approached me for coming and educating the youth about the skill development programs, I thought it's a great opportunity for me to come and present various healthcare opportunities to the youth of Haryana, and particularly the type of work that the Sanja Radio is doing in community development is remarkable. When I heard the kind of work that you are doing within the rural areas and taking some developmental messages across the villages, I think when we look at our missions, skill missions that we are working with, most of them are rural missions. So it's a great medium for us to reach the rural youth and promote and propagate and create awareness about the healthcare skill development programs for the youth of Haryana. So we wanted to utilize this opportunity.
थैंक यू सो मच डॉक्टर साहब। एंड जैसे कि डॉक्टर साहब कह रहे हैं कि साझा रेडियो के साथ में एक बहुत बड़ा एक अभियान इन्होंने शुरू किया है, ये देखते हुए कि साझा रेडियो ने पिछले 20 वर्षों में जो ऑल इंडिया समाज सेवा केंद्र है, जो साझा रेडियो के जो फाउंडर जो संस्था है, जो एनजीओ है, उसने बहुत काम किया। पिछले 7-8 साल से साझा रेडियो ने भी रिमार्केबल काम किया है, खास तौर पे जो रूरल जो जनता है उसको ट्रेन करने के क्षेत्र में। तो मिलकर हम काम कर रहे हैं। तो यहाँ पर मैं डॉक्टर साहब से ये पूछना चाहूंगा कि डॉक्टर साहब, एज यू नो एक्चुअली बिफोर द COVID-19 phase, actually the healthcare was a different format, and actually people used to wear masks, but for a very specific reason only. We could hardly see a person wearing a mask and we could, oh, he must be going through a chronic disease, so he's wearing a mask. But post COVID, now everything has been changed. In this scenario, what are the actually special trainings you are providing to the youth of Yamunanagar and Haryana, and how is that actually coping up?
Thank you. I think in the last 1 year or so, the entire world has been really facing this pandemic with a great resilience. We are waging a war with an unseen enemy, which is COVID-19. So the biggest realization for the whole world, not just India, there are two gaps within healthcare system that have been identified or highlighted because of COVID-19. The first gap is the lack of infrastructure. We have seen overnight hospitals being built up, and temporary hospitals and beds have been created in order to accommodate the huge number of patients to treat them. And similarly, the second highest gap has been highlighted, which is the healthcare resource gap. So there's a huge shortage of healthcare resources whenever such pandemics arise. So it's a big lesson. So earlier also there have been research studies. There have a lot of been studies done on the skill gap, and healthcare requires about, in India, healthcare requires about 7.2 million healthcare professionals, healthcare workers. This includes the 72 lakh gap includes the doctors, nurses, allied health professionals and the healthcare support staff. And post-COVID particularly, there are specific opportunities that I would like to highlight. So if you see, the whole world was doing the RT-PCR tests to detect the COVID. So there was a humongous demand for phlebotomy technicians. So the phlebotomy technicians are the technicians who collect sample So suddenly there was a rise in demand for phlebotomy technicians and also for the medical lab technicians to do these COVID tests. And similarly, there has been a demand for the geriatric aids and the home health aids. The geriatric aids and home health aids, because the senior citizens had restricted movement due to COVID, so they couldn't come down to hospitals for minor ailments. So the healthcare had to be delivered at home. And there has been an unprecedented demand that we have seen for the telemedicine, because the patients were suffering from disease but they were unable to come to the hospitals for all non-COVID like symptoms. So the telemedicine is a virtual consultation with the doctors. So there's a huge demand. For example, the Apollo hospitals used to do about 800 virtual consults each day. Now during COVID we did over 4,000 consults, and it has moved up to, in the peak time it has moved over 8,000 to 10,000 consultations each day. So that was the demand for telemedicine, and we started training telehealth coordinators to meet that demand. And similarly, a similar demand is seen in other healthcare support workers professionals also, like pharmacy assistants. Earlier, very few population used to take medicines. During COVID, everyone started taking multivitamins, everyone started taking immunity boosters. So there was a huge medicine dispensing that happened during the COVID-19. So there was a shortage of pharmacists. So pharmacy assistants demand has also tremendously increased. In order to address this demand, we have designed special programs and we have been training youth. So I would request all the youth of Yamunanagar and the youth of Haryana to utilize this opportunity and join the healthcare skilling revolution. Please join the programs that we are offering in collaboration with Healthcare Sector Skill Council, and utilize this opportunity and get skilled and get employment and self-employment.
मैं बहुत ही संक्षेप में आपको इसको दोबारा से बताना चाहूँगा कि मैंने जैसे डॉक्टर साहब से कहा कि भाई कोरोना काल से पहले की क्या सिचुएशन थी, तब चिकित्सा कैसे सिखाई जाती थी, और कोरोना काल के बाद तो डॉक्टर साहब ने ये कहा कि कोरोना काल के समय और कोरोना काल के बाद में अचानक बहुत ज़रूरत पड़ गई कि किस तरह से लोगों को ट्रीट किया जाए, कैसे लोगों को संभाला जाए, इस बीमारी से दूर रखा जाए। तो अचानक कई सारे हॉस्पिटल्स ओवरनाइट खड़े हो गए, कई सारे लोगों को, हज़ारों लोगों को चिकित्सा की ज़रूरत पड़ी, और उसको इतने खूबसूरत तरीके से मैनेज किया। और ऐसे ही काल में कितने लोगों की जरूरत पड़ी जो टेक्नीशियंस हैं, जो लोगों को सही तरीके से चेकअप कर सके, दवाई दे सके, इन सारे लोगों की जरूरत पड़ी। तो ये सारा खूबसूरती से काम किया डॉक्टर साहब ने, और अपोलो मेड स्किल्स के जो ट्रेनिंग सेंटर उन्होंने। हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं डॉक्टर श्रीनिवास राव, जो कि खास तौर पर आए हैं अपोलो मेड स्किल्स की तरफ से, जहाँ के कि ये ग्लोबल सीईओ हैं, और हमें जो प्रोग्राम्स हैं, जो हेल्थ केयर सेक्टर में जो यूथ को ट्रेन करने के प्रोग्राम्स हैं, उनके बारे में बता रहे हैं। तो डॉक्टर साहब, here actually I would like to put up two small questions with short answers, that you have done lot of achievements. आपने बहुत सारे achievements किए हैं, the people know you very well throughout India. So actually I would just like to know from yourself that what are your grand achievements you have done, and what awards you have achieved, and what recognition you have got.
Excellent. Yes. There have been many awards and accolades that Apollo MedSkills has received over the last few years. The biggest achievement for us is to skill the youth of India, and we have trained over 160,000 people. 1,60,000 people have been trained so far, either skilled or upskilled, and we have provided jobs to over 46,000 youth across India in healthcare sector. So that means we have impacted lives of 46,000 families. The average household income of these families have grown from about 10,000 rupees a month. It has grown up to 25 to 30,000 a month. That means an average household income is rising, means their lifestyle is rising, their health, their health status is rising, the economic status is rising. So creating livelihoods has a multiple impact. So that is one of the biggest achievements that I would say. In terms of awards, we have been consistently awarded by NSDC as one of the best training partners in the country in healthcare, and we have been consistently bagging awards. One of the biggest and the most prestigious award in healthcare skilling, the FICCI HEAL Awards, we have been getting those awards. We have also bagged a couple of international awards for our work that we did for upskilling the staff in the government hospitals. So the Hospital Management Asia 2018 and 2019, in the skill development and training category, we got the best skill development and the best. It's kind of they have a gold category of award. So we have received the highest category award in the 2 successive years. In 2020, because of COVID, most of these award ceremonies have not happened, but we have done a lot of work during COVID. About 28,000 of our students stood in the front line bravely fighting the COVID. So it's been very proud moment for us, proud moment for various ministries associated with us. We have got appreciation from the Ministry of Rural Development because of our students stood in the front line. And it's a proud moment because the students who got trained by you in the last 2 years, when they are in the front line and fighting COVID. And these are the achievements or accomplishments that that really motivates us, that really inspires us and encourages us to do more.
Very good, sir. Very well said. Now, actually, my last question would be that just going through this, now what is your further vision, or what are you looking forward to, and how you want to actually associate entire the youth of India to this global and a very noble program? So just let us know about this also.
Absolutely. So, Apollo MedSkill's vision is to be the most preferred healthcare skilling partner for healthcare resources, not just for India, but for the world. So, just I wanted to give a small kind of an understanding about the world healthcare resources. The world can be divided into the demand countries and the supply countries with respect to healthcare resources. And there are a lot of countries which have acute shortage of healthcare resources. For example, USA, the UK, and across the Europe, and all these countries, the Scandinavian countries, they have huge shortage of healthcare resources now. And India is one of the largest supplier of healthcare resources to the world. Not just now, but traditionally also, Indian healthcare resources play a major role in these countries. Over 20% of the healthcare resources in these major countries like United States and UK are from India. Either doctors, nurses, or the allied health workers are of Indian origin. So with this kind of context, now India has to skill India and also for the world. So the Indian resources whom we are skilling, now we need to take them to the global stage, and we need to take Skill India to the world. And our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has given in his vision for Skill India that India has to skill youth, not just for India but for the world. And that's what is an integral part of the Make in India movement. So it is not just making or manufacturing the equipment or manufacturing, not just taking manufacturing to the world, but also manufacturing human resources to the world. That's what is Skill India movement.
Sir, actually, a very, very short answer from you. Do you get the people employed also in some the medical hospitals and all, or you just give a training and give the certificate?
All our programs are either employment linked, self-employment linked, or entrepreneurship linked program. I'll just give a few examples. Suppose if we train a pharmacy assistant, so someone who assists the pharmacists in the retail pharmacies, we provide them employment in Apollo pharmacies and the major pharmacy chains across India. Similarly, if we are training a medical lab technician, we give a choice to the student. Either they can take an employment in one of the leading diagnostic chains like Apollo Diagnostics or Dr. Lal Path Labs or Thyrocare or any other leading diagnostic chains, or they also have an option of taking a franchisee of that diagnostic center in their villages or district headquarters. So that creates an self-employment and also an entrepreneurship for youth.
थैंक यू सो मच डॉक्टर साहब. तो बहनों भाइयों, जैसे कि डॉक्टर साहब ने बताया, सबसे पहले तो अचीवमेंट के बारे में बताया कि इनकी संस्था ने उन्होंने क्या अचीवमेंट किए हैं, किस प्रकार से अप्रिसिएशन पाया है. फिर इन्होंने बताया कि इनका विजन क्या है आगे का. तो भाई काम तो ये कर रहे हैं ट्रेनिंग का, बहुत अच्छा ही ट्रेन कर रहे हैं, लोगों को अवेयर कर रहे हैं. लेकिन इन्होंने बताया कि भाई हमारा जो देश है ये मैन पावर के लिए बहुत बढ़िया है, क्योंकि यहाँ से लोग जो है डिमांडिंग कंट्रीज में यहाँ से मैन पावर भेज सकते हैं, आप जा सकते हैं, वहाँ पर काम कर सकते हैं और अच्छा खासा करियर बना सकते हैं, अच्छी खासी अर्निंग कर सकते हैं. फिर मैंने इनसे संक्षेप में पूछा कि क्या आप नौकरी भी दिलवाते हैं इन शॉर्ट. तो उन्होंने कहा कि बिल्कुल, इसमें 2-3 तरीके हैं। एक तो नौकरी दिलाना होता है, एक होता है कि सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयमेंट, आप अपना काम खुद करें, और फिर एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप की आप अपनी कंपनी खोलें, या फिर आप फ्रेंचाइजी ले सकते हैं, जैसे कि डॉक्टर लाल पैथ लैब की फ्रेंचाइजी है या और किसी संस्था की फ्रेंचाइजी है, ये भी आप ले सकते हैं। डॉक्टर साहब, आपका यहाँ आने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर विजिटिंग यमुनानगर एंड सांझा रेडियो। वी आर वेरी प्राउड टू हैव यू हियर, and we wish to and we look forward to have you associated with us with the more programs, and we'll go beyond our visions and missions, and create a lot of employment for the youth. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much for giving us this opportunity. And one final message for the youth of Haryana. If you would like to avail the skill development opportunities, I would request you to call at our toll-free number, which is 1800-1230 09595. I repeat, it is 1800-1230 09595. If you want a localized counseling, that means if you want someone to speak in Punjabi or a Haryanvi language, then you can call our local number, support number 91748 00018, 91748 00018. And thank you very much, Sanja Radio, for giving us this opportunity on the eve of Republic Day. And I wish everyone a happy Republic Day again. Jai Hind.
और बहन भाइयों, इससे पहले कि मैं भी जय हिंद कहूँ, मैं आपसे ये बताना चाहूंगा कि आप साझा रेडियो की नंबर 9095908908 के माध्यम से भी संपर्क करके हमसे ज्यादा जानकारी हासिल कर सकते हैं। फिलहाल रिपब्लिक डे के इस खास मौके पर, इस खास प्रोग्राम से अब मैं लेता हूँ इजाजत। अगले प्रोग्राम में एक और शख्सियत से मुलाकात, और प्रोग्राम होगा यही, एक मुलाकात। फिलहाल नमस्ते।